hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the Michael Joseph Jackson Spooky Soundboard. Welcome to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by Young King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. We here.
It's good.
What's up with y'all, man? I tried to look for a chalice on Amazon, and they had like shot glass sized ones. Couldn't find no like regular size one. We still looking. I thought I would have had it, but nah, not today.
Yeah,
it's always next week.
Yeah,
it's all good, man. Hey, man, make sure you go cop some merch at shop.ykwrestling.com. Select Young Kings Wrestling styles available at Amazon Prime. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel as well at ykwrestling.com. Got to get those numbers up. Go ahead, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That's about it. At YK Wrestling. Everywhere. That's where all the platforms is at, man. Shop.ykwrestling.com for the merch. If you go happen to watch the clips from this episode, you're gonna see some of that merch on my guy Reek. You know, he had to cut up the sleeves though, but we don't got sleeveless right now. Or do we? Yeah. We got so much shit. I can't keep.
I think so.
I don't think so. I think it's just a t-shirt and a hoodie, maybe a crew neck. Maybe you should drop. Let's see. We live. We live. We just go and pull it up and just to see exactly. Like, ain't nothing that crazy.
Yeah, it's all good.
What we got here, man? I'm just seeing a t-shirt.
I just had to do it because I wear it in the gym sometimes, so
yeah, be up in the gym working on his fitness.
Hell yeah.
Nah, just no tank tops right now. Just a t-shirt, just a pullover and a hoodie. So I think we need to get some tanks on there. We don't got no tanks right now.
Hey, listen. If y'all buying them, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do, you wanna do the convertible. I'll cut them up for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Yeah, send them send them over there to my guy. He'll cut them up real good.
Hell yeah.
Send it back.
What's up?
Hell yeah, man. Hey, let's get into these shout outs right quick, man. First and foremost, RIP to my dude D'Angelo. That one, I thought niggas was talking about D'Angelo Russell at first, and I was just like, huh? that nigga was like 29. Like, that can't be. But like, either one was bad. Like, I fuck with both of them. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, RIP to D'Angelo, excuse me, fuck cancer. This dude was incredible. And it's actually fire to see. Like, I ain't know this many people fuck with D'Angelo like that. Why don't y'all fuck with people when they alive, bro? Like,
I don't understand, man. Or they'll like fall into the background after like the boom period and they stop talking about them for real.
Yeah.
Which is worse, honestly.
I'll tell y'all, we was listening to D'Angelo like every week around here. So
Lord.
I know I was. I can't speak for nobody else, but like genuinely, I was on D'Angelo music. Like, if it came on the shuffle or whatever, like, I'll have a D'Angelo song in my head every now and again, and I go, listen to it. So like, we was always rocking with, bro. Shout out to my dude, man. He put on for short niggas with braids. So I'll always be grateful for my dude. RIP to him. Let me go hit that boom, boom, boom. Pause on that one too. That was crazy. Boom, 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 boom. RP, man. And man,
Dr. Brown Sugar.
Man, Brown Sugar was fire, bro. The whole album fire, but like that shit, he had the last album he dropped like 10 years ago. That shit was so good that I didn't even like respect it at the time because like I was younger, but like as I got older, like I started fucking with it more. Like, I love the sounds, man. Like, he made good music, bro. It's a damn shame. Yeah, niggas that make trash music, they still out here kicking this shit crazy, bro.
What else?
No offense to nobody.
Offense.
A little bit. Hey man, this past weekend we had Bound for Glory. I don't even know what number they on right now. I want to say 20, 21. This might have been the 21st one.
I think it's 20.
Let's see here. 21st. They need
Okay.
to start numbering these. Like, this is supposed to be our WrestleMania. Why these don't got numbers?
Or do like the anniversary so we got an idea.
Yeah, hype that up. I don't even think they hyped up last year as a 20th. For real, for real.
Right.
But no,
They
shout out to
definitely
Bound
did.
for Glory, man. Shout out to Mike Santana winning finally the
Yes,
TNA
sir.
World Championship. That man, him and Trick went crazy. Shout out to my GOAT Trick Williams, bro. I had to knock him down a little bit on the GOAT list, though. You out here getting punked out by teenage girls, bro. Like, that shit crazy to me.
Oh boy.
Mike Santana daughter slapped the shit out, bro.
Yeah, man.
As she
Yeah,
should have,
man.
though. Like, get on my face, bro.
Right.
Nah, shout out that match was fire as hell, man. I seen they posted a little behind the scenes, man. Trick Williams, like the first one that was right there backstage when he walked through. Like, but
Facts.
they had the whole roster there to congratulate, bro. But like Trick, I love to see shit like that. Your opponent giving you them flowers first off, first and
So
foremost. Like, man, I trusted you with my life. You trusted me with your life, and we went out there. We made magic. We made a magical moment. That shit's always great. They went crazy in the match too. Like, it was a couple times I thought Santana was about to take that L.
yeah.
It didn't happen. And that shit was crazy. This one, man, I understand folks being upset about it, but like I wasn't really tripping. Leon Slater and Javon Evans, y'all
YN
overbooked the shit
Olympics.
out of that. Man, and it's like these niggas don't be flying just to fly. Like, they fly with purpose. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like anything they was doing, they didn't just come out the gate doing that shit. Like, they came out the gate and they was cool about it.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the match was they was about to get into one of them indie chop battles, and Javon Evans said, "Fuck all that
Oh
shit."
my dog. That was like, man, you had me right there. But I like that the the mix. Like they started off with the chain wrestling and stuff like that. And just
Yeah,
to let y'all know that we got that. We diverse with the skill set. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? We
Like, we
don't
got
we
a
ain't
bag
one
now. Like, don't just think we just fly, nigga. We got a bag.
right. Got a whole repertoire.
Yeah, they was going crazy, man. And hit that 20-minute time limit had me confused. So I was like, it's been 20 minutes already.
Like what?
Like, it was just getting good. And then Santino was just like, I talked to Ava. We're gonna restart the match. And
I
we got some more heat. And the lights went out. I was like, here go these niggas. Dark State had to come out there. They got crazy heat. And that shit's like, I ain't never heard nobody in NXT since Tommaso Ciampa get heat like that. Maybe
I'm
Ethan
telling you,
Page, but I don't even think Ethan Page got heat like that. After he beat
no,
Trick, I don't think he got heat like that.
no. It definitely wasn't. Like he has the right amount of heat. That kind of like that scoundrel heat. Like
Yeah.
that's all that is. But these motherfuckers, my thing is, I don't want to. I always say I don't want to see Dark State around Javon unless we're going to put out that Javon is leading these things. Because that was my theory for
Yeah.
a long time.
It still
So it's
is.
like,
Like, I don't care. Because I thought that's where we was going when this happened. I thought they was gonna come help him win
yeah,
the X Division title and he gonna hold it up. It'd be like, yeah, I've been rocking with these niggas since jump, bro. We just was
that's
putting
what I'm
on.
saying. That and I thought that I'm like, okay, all right. If that's where we go with it, I'm not gonna trip. But nah, we ain't do that. Y'all just getting the nuclear heat at this point. And I'm like, man, I just wanted to see a finish. I know they gotta do it again.
Yeah, we
But
gotta run
like,
that back
bruh, that's how you keep the profile of your show high. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Matches like those.
Yeah, y'all can run that back at Halloween Havoc, or when is Halloween Havoc?
Next Saturday.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
God damn, y'all have too many damn shows, brother.
Exactly.
It's hard to keep up with this shit, man. It damn sure is next Saturday, bro.
Crazy.
I
I
ain't
only
even
see a
made that
couple
match on the.
matches.
We
Like
got five matches right now.
I know Ethan and Dr. Wagner.
Yeah,
Tatum is
and
taking on JC.
Tatum and JC, the Hardys versus Dark State. They're running that back,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Ricky and Trick, and then
yeah.
Sol Ruka and Blake Monroe.
That might be the one.
Yeah, we need to get that. I don't see I don't see but two titles changing hands here. The tag titles in the women's north.
Right.
But yeah, it's gonna be decent. I'll check that out. Y'all have way too many shows, bro. Y'all have a show like every week, every 2 weeks. It's hard to keep up. What happened to the
Yeah.
monthly events? Like we sacrificing that, and we could, we used to have cohesive monthly events. Had good amount of build. Now we
Mm-hmm.
having too much shit every other week. It's kind of hard to keep up with what's going on, bro.
It is.
Even on the
Great.
TV, like TV build is crazy and all over the place. Like, why? What's so hard about slowing down? Like, we can slow down. Like, y'all ain't that money hungry, bro. I seen my stock prices. We cool, bro. Like, we can slow down a little bit. Like, let the consumer like breathe, bro. Like,
Well, because they integrating into so many things. Like obviously you got your TikToks and your shorts and all this other stuff that they want to post. So it's like, the more content you putting out, the more you can filter that all into
hey,
that shit.
y'all
Which
didn't have a
I
problem
get
with
it,
that
but
before, bro. We was doing monthly shows. We had the 1, 2, 3 shows every week on TV,
yeah,
and then we had a monthly special, and we was still putting out content on content on content off that. Plus, you got behind the scenes stuff. Plus, you got
mm,
extras and exclusives and all that. Y'all not hurting for content, so y'all don't gotta have all these shows like that.
not to mention like the all these developmental projects. You got LFG, you got Evolve.
Yeah,
Like it's crazy.
like I don't even like. I tried to watch LFG and I missed an episode, and it was just cooked from there. Like I watched like the first 2, 3 weeks,
Mhm.
and then I missed one episode. It was it for me. I couldn't even get
Yeah,
back to it.
it's crazy.
Evolve. I don't even try to watch that. Like I watched Callie versus Kendall Gray this
Hmm.
past week. Shout out to Kendall Gray winning the Evolve Women's title. Callie Armstrong is next up. She coming up.
Oh yeah,
I should be seeing her on NXT soon. But
facts.
I don't watch Evolve, even though it's people I actually know on Evolve, which is cool. I still don't watch it. So
It's
it just
it's
goes to show you it's too much going on.
telling y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot right now.
Yeah, man. And I ain't one of these like, oh, they pricing people out. So I don't care about none of that. Cause like if I can't afford to go somewhere, I just don't go. Like it ain't really that crazy.
Yeah,
Unless I
we don't
really
get to
feel like
see
I
it.
need to be there.
Like we
But
get to see it regardless. So
right. So like I ain't talking about like, oh, they pricing people out. I'm saying it's too much going on to where like it's just hard to keep up in general. So then like now you just choosing whether to keep up or just do what you got to do in your daily whatever. And I've been
right,
choosing that. Like I can't keep up with all this.
for real. Like
Didn't watch SmackDown for like 4 weeks, bro.
that's kind of how I was with NXT for a good minute. Like I wouldn't watch it till like the
I didn't
next
watch
day.
NXT for months, bro. For months, I did not watch NXT.
Like this week's I just watched a couple hours ago for real.
I heard this week's was trash too. Did I even watch this week? I did. I watched a little bit. I seen Matt
It felt
Cardona
yeah, it
and
felt
Josh
short.
Briggs. That was cool.
Yeah.
Josh Briggs next up too. I told y'all about Josh Briggs too.
Yeah, I could if they'll get behind him, I can see it. If they don't, then this is gonna be one of those like blinking you missing moments. But
Yeah.
Yeah, they
He
gotta be all in.
100% winning the NXT title at some point.
I think
What
so.
he do on main, I don't know. But
Right.
this dude out here looking like Bradshaw and Test. Shit's crazy.
Nah, that's facts.
Shit is
Like
crazy, bro.
if there's an archetype blend between those two, you got it.
Facts, man. Hey, let me wrap up this Bound for Glory. I'm still on this, man. Shout out to Kalani Jordan retaining the Knockouts Championship. And
Yep.
y'all finally doing something with Kalani I asked for last summer, which is like to give her more personality. And I see clear as day the trajectory of her being a heel sooner than later.
I need them to just pull the plug already. Like, stop
Yeah,
teasing me, dog.
it's getting there. And then this one, I saved this one for last. Shout out to my dudes, man. The two GOAT tag teams, the Hardys and Team 3D. I had no idea Bubba was retiring too. I knew Devon was, but
Yeah.
like I didn't know Bubba was till he started taking off his boots, and I'm like, nigga, Bubba retiring too. Shit's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah,
But
man.
they ran this tables match, man, going
Like
crazy.
Devon basically was retired. He said if he ever was to
Yeah.
do another match, it's only going to be with the Hardys because obviously that history that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Bubba caught me off guard, and I'm like, I know he don't like go crazy. He's cut a couple dates here and there, but he said, hey, that's it. And I can appreciate that they didn't go too crazy. Like obviously, we all at that age where it's time to ease
Right.
up anyway. But nah, man, that's doing everything that you need to do and creating the right moment, and we got out of there.
And Jeff Hardy hit the WrestleMania 2000 spot. I popped.
Man.
Cause
And
I
I
initially thought they was gonna do the same spot they did at the Rumble a couple months prior,
oh god.
where this nigga jump off the top of the balcony.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
let's
thought
not.
they was gonna like try to find a way to do that, but nah,
I seen
it was
Devon
cool.
climbing the ladder. I said, boy, if you don't get
I
your
said,
ass
Devon, if you
down.
don't get the fuck down, got a little bit too much dip on your chip.
Yeah, you're
You know
bugging.
damn well that's not your bag, bro.
Right.
It
Wild,
wasn't
man.
your bag 20 years ago. It's not your bag now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Shout out to Bound for Glory, man. They put on a good show. Shout out to Chris Bay making an appearance too. I popped for Chris Bay. I heard
Yes,
that
sir.
music start up. I was like, oh shit, Chris Bay is here.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to them, man. He out here cutting a promo. I don't think he cut a promo for real, in front of a crowd since last year before he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not counting the one he did at the main event, because that was
Right.
just like him just giving a speech pretty much.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
wasn't a promo. This dude was cutting a promo and he had all the charisma, the energy. It was great. Like it's great to see him in good spirits, man. He out here. I don't know if he ever gonna come back, but if he can, man, it's gonna be a moment. So shout
Mm-hmm.
out to that. Shout out to Ilya Dragunov, man. Returning
Yes.
from ACL surgery. Think he was out for about a year,
Mm-hmm. Just
something like
over.
that, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Defeated Sami Zayn in a U.S. title open challenge to win the U.S. championship. Shout out to that, man.
We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
Hey, that's nasty.
I
But
was like, should I do this or not? Because like I know he like Muslim, and I know if it would be offensive.
oh man.
But I was like,
Hey.
it's a lot less offensive of me. I was about to call him Sammy bin Laden, and I was like, I can't do that.
Oh man. But in all seriousness, shout out to Sammy. I'm gonna give it to him as far as
Boy, they went
credit
crazy.
because yeah, it's like there's a place in the lane to put him in to get me invested. I wasn't a fan of him beating Solo for the title because I felt like it was going to do better for the both of them for him to keep it. But then they presented the open challenge. You started with John. That was a banger. You done had matches with Sammy and Alistair. And like now you go. It felt like it got a little bit short because Ilya came back, but it's one of the perfect ways to, one, bring somebody back, and two, keep the heat up with that championship. Because like, I'm one of those people, like, I've been watching the clock to see, like, okay, is he good to come back? Like, because Ilja was like, he got called up and started hot, so it was one of those things, like, we kind of just got the carpet yanked out. So for him to come back immediately and win that is fire. But I gotta give credit. I gotta give some love to Sammy for holding it down like that and putting not just the title, but the mid-card scene on the map better.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that, man. I found out Ilja Dragunov can't fight neither.
Man, listen. I just, like, 2 hours ago, I was like, huh?
I was like, all right, bet. I did
Ain't
the
no
Cam
way.
Newton.
Ain't no way. Like, I wasn't familiar with your game, sir. Hold on.
Nigga about that walk action. I feel you, bro. I feel you. You can't fight, but I feel you.
Right.
Shout out to Ilja, man. And this is the last one I think I got, man. Shout out to the hoes, bro. Not the Godfather type hoes. Not those type of hoes. I'm talking about the Hall of Fame hoes. The ones that you get when you need to level up at some point. But you know what? You can't trust these hoes, man.
You never could.
And I'm going to tell you one thing. You cannot spell Paul Eduardo Heyman without ho. That's what the E stand for, Eduardo. Did y'all know that? I made that up.
We know now.
This dude then turned on Seth Rollins in record time. How you turn on the whole main event of WrestleMania in the same year?
We don't get into that, but yeah, that's a truly extreme nasty work inside of 10 months.
It was crazy. They almost got me. Shout out to them doing the lower third gimmick now on TV. Now we can't trust nothing. Because I legit was like, I was getting ready for work. So like I just had it on and I was about, all right, let me turn it off so I can finish getting ready for work. And then something was just like, nah, I paused it. I didn't turn it off all the way. I paused it. And I was just like, nah, let me press play. This ain't over. Let me press play. And like 10 seconds later, this shit just happened. I was like, damn.
Second I seen crazy. Braun go into that corner and do that whole Blair Witch pose over there. I'm like, oh shit.
He did do the Blair Witch. That's crazy. No, but it's crazy. I didn't see the whole episode, bro. Like this shit came on at 5 a.m. I wasn't up that early. I'm not getting up that early to watch wrestling. Like not anymore. I'm 30 now. Like we can watch that shit later. So like I think who was it? Judgment Day versus I don't remember who they faced. The girls in Judgment Day. They had a tag match. I don't remember who they faced, but
Roxanne and Raquel.
Yeah, who they faced though.
Oh damn, who was it?
That's not important. That's when I turned the show on though. So like I had to go run it back later. And I'm watching that promo.
Oh, it was Bailey and Lyra.
Was it? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I literally turned it on like right at the end of it. The match was over when I first turned it on. So like I didn't even see it all the way. But I ran the show back later to catch up on what I missed. And I saw that promo, and then Seth was just like, I don't need these niggas, basically. And I seen Braun face. I seen Braun Breaker, his immediate reaction. As soon as he said that, I was like, oh, okay. That's how you feel? So niggas should have seen that eventually coming. It was a genuine surprise to me because I did not see the promo first. I just saw all that shit. Because I was upset. I was like, oh, here we go again. Seth and CM Punk again. Like, that's what I was thinking initially.
Mm-hmm.
And I was immediately bored. I was like, well, I thought it was called Monday Night Raw, not Monday Night Rematches. It's all rematch. Next week, like 3 rematches next week.
There are.
Like, so then they said Seth and Punk again. I was like, even if this isn't next week, I'm still like, nigga, we just saw this. And like, I want them to stretch this out until Mania,
That's what I'm saying.
but
That's
like
what it should be.
should be. I don't know now, but we'll get to that. But I ain't really tripping about it. So now we got a vacant, potentially vacant championship. But again, we'll talk about that later. But let's get into this week in wrestling history. Happy birthday this past week to Karen Jarrett, Nikolai Volkov, Stacy Keibler, Joey Abs, Tama Tonga, Kenny Omega, Zaya Brookside, Sweet Saraya, the mother of Saraya, aka Paige. Killer Kowalski was born 99 years ago. Shout out to Killer Kowalski. Trained Triple H, trained Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
I think he trained Ivar. Basically, if you was in the New England area coming up, you got trained by Killer Kowalski, or at least got trained at his school. I think his school is part of the ID program currently too.
Might be.
So yeah, shout out to Killer Kowalski. The Berserker, Simon Gotch, Tony Storm, and Steve Mongo McMichael would have turned 68. RIP to Mongo, man. 1999, we get the debut of No Mercy in the United States. Y'all don't remember, they ran No Mercy twice in 1999. They ran it in the UK, which was like only aired in the UK. And then I think it's on Peacock. It's not really that good of a show. It's a glorified house show. It's cool. It's whatever. But they came to the US and they ran it back again later that year. And we got a Triple H defeating Stone Cold in the main event in a no holds barred match for the WWF Championship. The Hardys versus Edge and Christian in a ladder match. It's the reason why we have TLC. This was the match. This match was so good. And then it was just like, yo, we're going to do the Dudley's version of this shit at the Rumble. And then 2 months after that, they did it at WrestleMania. It was 3 months later. Yeah, they did it at WrestleMania in the TLC. It was a triangle ladder match.
Yeah.
We got the triangle ladder match first, and then we had the TLC match at SummerSlam.
Right.
These motherfucker Hardys was going crazy.
Tell you, man.
Like that whole fiscal year, bro.
Changing tag team wrestling as we knew it.
They did, bro. Shout out to them, man. And then also on this show, Chyna became the first and only women's intercontinental champion, defeating Jeff Jarrett in a good housekeeping match. That was Jeff Jarrett's last match on WWE pay-per-view.
That was the one he was like,
ain't he great?
He was sitting up there saying he wasn't gonna drop it, and then Vince came on TV and fired his ass.
Nah, so apparently his contract ran out, but he was still the champ. So they wanted him to drop the belt, and he like, y'all niggas gotta pay me. Right. Like he held the belt hostage, like for whatever amount of money he wanted to drop the belt, working without a contract. So they acquiesced, but Vince was like, fuck this nigga. At that point. Shout out to my guy Jeff Jarrett. JEFF, JARRETT. And that situation right there is why Jeff Jarrett is named. We have a trophy named after Jeff Jarrett, the Kevin Nash Jeff Jarrett Keep a Check trophy, because both of them niggas keep checks. Jeff Jarrett is actually a nominee this year. He is on the board of directors for what's that gaming company? Acclaim?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So he is a nominee for his own award. Go figure.
Man.
That's how that happens, right? The award is named after him for a reason.
Right.
Shout out to Jeff Jarrett, bro. 2003, Mr. McMahon defeated Stephanie McMahon in an I Quit match at No Mercy. I remember I accidentally ordered this pay-per-view, bro.
Days before her wedding.
Yeah, literally. Like 2 days before. She out here sore, walking down the aisle, sore, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I should have been in bed resting from them bumps, but nah.
That's crazy as hell.
And then we're gonna have our own I Quit match, Steph.
Oh shit.
Shout out to them, man. Also 2003, RIP to Stu Hart and Road Warrior Hawk. Both passed away this week in 03. 2006, one of my favorite moments in Monday Night Raw history. Rated RKO come out dressed as D-Generation X.
Boy, that nose was something different, man.
That nose was crazy, bro. Edge
Like
was crazy for that nose,
we all seen it and had jokes about it at some point, but they took that shit all of you way.
This nigga had a Shock G nose, bro. This shit was crazy. Humpty Dance ass nose, bro.
Crazy work.
Do what you like ass nose, bro. 2007, Bound for Glory. Sting defeats Kurt Angle to win his first TNA World Championship. Kurt Angle won it back 2 days later at an Impact taping that aired 9 days later. So it didn't matter. Might have my math wrong here. It's probably longer than that, but 9 days seems about right. I think. It's Googleable. I don't care enough. Just know Kurt Angle won it back that same week.
He did.
And I don't think Sting won it again until Bound for Glory the next year. And that was why I remember being pissed off when Sting beat Kurt Angle the first time. Because what's up?
Keep going. That okay. Because that sounds right, but I'm just gonna double check.
I'm pretty sure because I remember being mad that Sting beat Kurt the first time and then Kurt won it back. And I was just like, nigga, Kurt could have just kept it. And then Sting won it again. I think he beat Samoa Joe in 08.
Yeah. That I know for sure. I was trying to make sure that wasn't this. But yeah.
I swear he beat Joe and I was even more mad. Because I was like, why the fuck Joe losing to this old nigga?
Yeah, so he beat Kurt at 07 for the title.
Uh-huh.
And then he did beat Samoa Joe in 08.
Yeah, I was hot.
That's crazy.
I didn't really fuck with Sting and TNA like that. Because I didn't even know about Sting for real. I told y'all all the time, I did not watch WCW. So, like, I had no attachment to what Sting was until TNA.
Right.
Sting is more of a TNA wrestler than WCW to me.
Yeah, it's cool though. I've seen them in clips. I've seen them in the video games and whatnot as far as WCW.
Yeah.
So when he came to TNA,
magazines.
I was like, oh, okay.
A lot of the dude from WCW, he was cool. Used to feud with Hulk Hogan and shit.
Yeah.
Feud with Ric Flair. So, like, I knew about him. I knew he was a big name. I remember folks used to put him up there with Taker, but I didn't know that much about him until he debuted in like 06, 07 in TNA. But shout out to Sting, man. 2009, RIP to Captain Lou Albano. And then 2018, we had Bound for Glory. I mean, this wasn't. I looked at this card. This card really wasn't on shit. In the main event, Johnny Impact defeated Austin Aries to win the Impact World Championship.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, but there was a match between LAX and OG LAX. So it was LAX, Santana Ortiz, and Conan versus Homicide Hernandez and Eddie Kingston in a what they call it. It was a death match of some sort. They had a little gimmick name to it. It was just a death match. I want to check that out and see what that's hitting on, because that might be fire. But like, I looked at the rest of the card, it was weak. I'm not watching that show.
Yeah, that was the one where like Aries didn't just no soul the end of that match and just got out and left. Yeah, because I forget what was going on at the time. It was like it was a contract situation or whatever it was, but it's like Johnny pins him and he just it's like a viral thing. He pins him. As soon as he pins him, he just sits right back up, rolls out the ring, and just storms out like he mad. Like, bro, you ruining the whole moment,
bro. On what's supposed to be their WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. Like that. That was that time. Hey, and shout out to Conan too, because pulling up with Mike for his big moment.
Yeah,
that was fire.
That was hard, bro. And it's like a damn shame because like I'll be forgetting about Ortiz until things remind me of him.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I forgot all about Ortiz until Conan pulled up. I was like, oh shit, where Ortiz at?
Right.
He over there in purgatory in Jacksonville somewhere.
Crazy.
This nigga, don't they got a jail? A lot of NFL stadiums got jails. I don't
The
know if we
link
got a
does.
jail or not out here. Yeah, the link 100% needs a jail, but they the first people I knew that had a jail. That's how I found out that NFL stadiums got jails, is because I found out Eagles fans was getting put in jail.
Yeah, man. I can tell you firsthand why. Motherfuckers don't know how to act.
We don't need to know. We don't even need to be explained. If what's understood don't gotta be explained. If you know, you know. Like Eagles fans is something else.
Yeah, that water different in there.
Yeah. But nah, we digressing. I want to react to that moment. I'm gonna go find that. We're gonna do a reaction to it. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's actually egregious.
Yeah, yeah.
It's egregious.
I've seen it a bunch of times. It's crazy.
Wow, bro. Hey, let's get into this royal address, shall we? I got something that came out a few weeks ago that I actually forgot to bring up for the last couple weeks. Did you see Jimmy Wang Yang was asked about redacted?
Yeah, yeah.
And like, I only want to talk about this because this is shit that I always say. And I'm glad other people feel this way. I've actually been wanting to talk to Jimmy Wang Yang for a while now. I want to reach out and ask him some things about his career and whatnot. But somebody asked him about redacted, and Jimmy Wang Yang basically said, fuck him. He said, I don't care anything about his wrestling ability. What he did disqualifies him to me as a wrestler. And he said, like, you know, he talked about the meeting they had with talent. They brought the talent into the arena to tell him, like, you know, Chris Benoit died. And Jimmy Wang Yang said he turned to Brian Kendrick. He looked at him. It was just like, he finally did that shit, huh? The same reaction that William Regal had during his testimony. William Regal doesn't hype up anything about him in general. Just basically says like he was a good talent, and that he left it really at that.
But it's like it was the demeanor that he said it in, because he specifically said he's the hardest working man in professional wrestling, but it was a very concerned look on his face, like he was off in the distance with it. Like,
he didn't even look at
what
the
you
camera,
really
I don't
saying?
think.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was just off in the distance. So it's like, what are you really saying by that?
Hey, William Regal lived in the same neighborhood as bro.
He did.
Like, so he knew before anybody else what really happened. And everybody knew he was abusive. Everybody knew he abused his wife. William Regal more than likely knew because, like, oh, you work with him and you live in the same gated community. Neighbors be talking. Like, I'm sure HOA meetings, neighborhood watch meetings, everybody gonna get together. You know somebody a block away in your neighborhood. See them all the time. You probably walk around your neighborhood and shit. Like, you know people, and they know, oh, these two, we see them on TV all the time. Those are our neighbors. We see them on TV every week.
Right.
So like, you know, you're gonna reach out to William Regal and be like, what's going on with this guy? If you one of his neighbors, you gonna do that. And William Regal was just like, he knew more than anybody at that point in time. Yeah. And then you got other people coming out and saying, like, yeah, we had a feeling. Like, that goes to show you these motherfuckers already knew who he was and what he was about. And the only people you see actually speaking out against him are lower level talent. But you got the niggas that work with him on the higher upper part of the card. For some reason, it's just so difficult to just be like, hey, I don't vibe with that.
Yeah.
You got to come out here and gas up his matches. Like, or in Kurt Angle's case, we got to be selfish and be like, oh, some of my greatest matches, they don't get acknowledged anymore. Like, nigga, who cares, bro? What about your greater matches that do get, like, we talk about your matches with Eddie all the time.
Right.
Like, we talk about your match with Shane all the time. Your matches with John Cena. We go to TNA. We talk about those matches all the time. Your matches with AJ Styles. Lord. Like, we can talk about those. We don't have to talk about your matches you had with this one person, bro. We don't.
And it's one time, one night. I mean, well, they've had a couple matches, but
they had several, the one specific
obviously is that 1-3.
Okay,
I
yeah, we
get
don't
it.
talk about your match at WrestleMania 2000. Okay,
Yeah, like
nobody acknowledges one of your WrestleMania matches. That's unfortunate. I get it though, but
it's
one of
one of them
my
things.
favorite
Like,
match they had was at Unforgiven
oh, okay, yeah,
at
no,
Staples. That shit went crazy.
that's one of them. But yeah,
That
no,
was the
like
first match I was like, yo, I fuck with this type of wrestling for real.
yeah,
That was the first time I ever thought that.
but you're not gonna take a reason to introduce that man's name in the conversation. That's just the thing.
Yeah,
Like I've been one for saying all the time, like, okay, obviously if you're looking at his body of work, obviously that there's a resume there, but we're not going to hype it or acknowledge it because of the fact of the reality of the situation. It's that simple. Like
yeah. This
two
dude,
things can be
Jimmy
true.
Wayne, facts. Jimmy Wayne Yang said he no showed the next TV taping just
Yeah,
because.
he just wasn't
Which
trying to
like
be
it was
around
supposed.
that.
I guess like they canceled the one on Raw, and then SmackDown was supposed to be a memorial, and then
Yeah,
Jimmy Wayne Yang said, "I'm not coming." Because like obviously nobody knows what's going to happen. Like nobody knew that Vince was going to be like, "Yo, business as usual." Like they probably could have still went through with it. You never know.
right.
So like I would have made plans. Like I'm not coming in tomorrow. He said he got in trouble at first, but then like everything was cleared up after. Like they understood.
Yeah,
So shout out to him, man.
mm-hmm.
That's another
Yeah,
person I fuck with, man. Like I look at niggas sideways when they gas up, bro. So I like Kurt Angle. That's my dude. I'll be looking at Kurt sideways when he gas bro up.
yeah. Like it's just it's real simple. Like I understand you're not tiptoeing around certain things. Like if you are asked about it, like he's not Voldemort. You can speak on what you like perfect example, MVP when he talked to Chris Van Vliet.
Mm-hmm.
Like he talked about how the situation was complicated for him because the person that he knew was somebody who helped him in a huge way. Like he came in, he got in there early on, dude saw his film, watched his matches, and he just told him, like, listen, you're not bad, because MVP was thinking like, yeah, I'm probably not doing good. I'm probably suck at this. He's like, no, you're not bad at this at all. You need some tweaks here and there, but you actually be really good at this. And he basically took him under his wing, watched it. He said, listen, whatever your matches come through, send them to me. I'll give you some pointers, whatnot. We'll just chop it up. And he basically pushed for MVP to win the title off of him, the US title, right after Mania. Like everybody was backstage, like, damn, I didn't know he could do that. It was like, I knew, and I told him. So it's like there was the complicated feelings about it, because it's like I knew this person, and then that happened, and now I'm not understanding how we got here.
Yeah.
Like that's a conversation that gets had. You know what I'm saying? But there's no praising that goes on there. It's just like, hey, listen, I knew this person, and that's what happened to become of it. It is what it is.
Thanks, man. Let's not talk about him for the rest of the year.
Please.
We don't talk about him anyway, but like we be shitting on bro.
Yeah, I just find a reason to ask about it,
Fuck that
or
legacy, bro.
put put it in
Ain't
some
no
type of
legacy there.
conversation.
Fuck all that.
Yeah,
Nigga forfeited his legacy, bro.
true.
I don't care. What else we got?
Uh, so we just talked about the ID program. Eventually, we got to have a conversation about, is the ID program actually working? Uh, so another name announced his departure. Bryce Donovan was working with Evolve, and this is like the fourth or fifth in the last 2 weeks that has either been released or they're leaving. So I
Them
don't
contracts
know.
is expiring. That's why it's so many. That's what makes
Well,
sense
yeah,
to me.
yeah, but it's like, how many of these are actually sticking outside of the ones that are
Uh
like already pretty much in the system?
yeah. The
Because
ones you see on TV all the time.
yeah, like because my understanding of it, the program was to find the folks that are out there, maybe on the indie circuit or something like that, that you bring in and start, integrating them inside and start building them into becoming the next stars, getting them on NXT, getting them on Evolve. But a lot of that has kind of just been a lot of homegrown talent. So it's like,
Yeah.
how much of that process is actually doing what it's supposedly going to do? But yeah, I don't know.
And a lot of people on Evolve like also are NIL and they're not necessarily like ID.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think we can get an exclusive low key though. I gotta get out here.
Okay. Shit.
And if this wasn't a conversation today, I would have made plans. I could have went and got the exclusive today. I'll probably wait for next month.
That's cool. Say less.
I'm just saying, I know some ID talent out here
Okay.
that we cool with too. So like, I don't
Oh
like
yeah,
revealing
I know
my
you're talking
names
about.
and my sources and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah, I know you're talking about. But yeah, we
But
can definitely do that.
yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
It could be an
Speak.
exclusive on the show. It could be a just a report. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
We'll work
Like
it out.
what how is this working for you specifically?
Yeah.
Like that's all I want to know. Because then we can get a better grasp of like, versus the news that actually get posted. Because like I don't really see them talking about a handful of people from the ID program, like
That's what I'm
Cappuccino
saying.
Jones, like Jack Cartwheel,
Yep.
and on the women's side, I don't really see them talking about anybody anymore. Like they were talking about like Zara Zacher and like Zeta Steele, but like both of them are gone.
Exactly.
So Kylie Ray gone too. Like, but she gone for a whole different reason.
Yeah. But yeah, it's that's a question. That's a question that or a conversation at least that we should be having.
Yeah,
Because we like clarity around here.
facts.
Speaking of contracts, so the Inspiration are currently working without one. Their contracts expired just before Bound for Glory, where they had a title match or tag team title match. So yeah, they were just in the battle royal on NXT, so they just working through right now. So we can pretty much guess where they're gonna wind up. It ain't gonna be too much.
Hey man, 2 new members of the Culling coming soon.
That would make sense.
I mean, I know that's where they going. I don't know if they're gonna be with the Culling, but they going there for sure.
It would make sense. Especially then with Tatum getting that shot. I think I know how that's gonna end. So it's gonna be some space that opens up. And they
Y'all
already
gonna
been
break my
teasing it.
heart.
They already been teasing it because like Lyra keep showing up. It's like one of the kids that graduate. They keep coming back to high school to hang out with the kids.
That's exactly what Lyra is, bro. Like,
Yeah,
because I was like, what the fuck? Lyra out here hanging with Chase U and shit. Like, what are you
yeah.
doing here, lady? Like, yo,
Like yo,
hold on. Her ass was just in Australia, and then her ass in Orlando the very next day. Like, you don't miss a fucking beat, bro.
yeah, that's crazy.
Take your
That
ass
is crazy.
home.
Yeah, I don't know what that is like, but yeah, they teasing it right there and there. So I kind of got a feeling that that's gonna go a certain way. So there'll be some
Yeah,
spots opening up.
it's gonna break my heart, man.
Yeah,
I'm a big Tatum fan now, man. Like that's one of the
yeah.
few people that I've enjoyed like watching a rise from the beginning. Because some
Mm-hmm.
people like their beginnings, I don't really be vibing with. They gotta
Right.
like catch my eye and just catch my attention. But like I liked it at first because I thought Tatum was gonna turn on Lyra at some point when they was
Yeah.
initially, but then they ended up being cool. So like I'm not mad at it. People got to be cool. Imagine Booker T and Goldust like turning on each other back in the day, bro. Like this shit would have been whack.
Yeah. Because then where do you go from there?
Yeah, same situation. Like imagine like Lyra turning on Tatum or vice versa. Like it wouldn't really make sense to me. So I'm glad they never went that route.
Facts. Hey, the last 48 hours done put people in a tailspin when it comes to Jacob Fatu. Because First, the
Bruh.
report came out that he was dealing with a non-wrestling related injury that might keep him out for an extended period of time. Then Nick Aldis came out and let everybody know that he's set to compete against Drew McIntyre in the main event of SmackDown for #1 contendership. We got to SmackDown. We saw Jacob on TV talking to Cody. And then
He got a new Raiders jersey.
Facts. Then right as we got 2 entrances, backstage, you see he got jumped, see some teeth get knocked out and everything like that. So apparently what's going around now is that he was not cleared to compete, and he may be recovering from a dental procedure that he had. So this was to write him off for a little bit.
That nigga got some veneers put in, bro. That's all that is, bro.
He said, "I'll see what it did for cousin. Let me work that out."
Right. Shit, he said, big cousin Hollywood now. Let me get some of them too.
Yeah, man.
Hey, dog, backstage though, y'all see what happened.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Like, nigga, it wasn't just one or two teeth. It was a good handful of them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and blood.
Man.
Hey, Cody Rhodes beat the shit out of Jacob Fatu, bro. Y'all know Cody did that shit. That nigga was too quick to use that belt versus Drew.
Yo, hey.
He was too quick to come out there framing Drew.
Let me tell you something, man.
Spitting all over that mic. And I hate niggas with lists, bro.
Real okay. The convenience is convenient right now. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Because it's easy to blame Drew, but Cody came out there real quick with some anger, some real aggression about it. Like, why you so quick to point fingers? But hitting him with the belt was what got me. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. But then I'm like, I thought you didn't like these niggas. So why are you so mad? I thought you didn't like no Samoans.
That too.
I thought you had issues with all of them. So like you this mad over that? Why are you so mad for, bro?
You in a rush to face Jacob? I don't recall that.
All right.
But yeah, using the belt was another thing. Like, oh, wait a minute. You don't roll like that.
I just need Drew to come out and be like, think I did that shit. I need Drew to just like, because truthfully, why in story in kayfabe, why does Drew McIntyre care if people think he did it or not? Because Drew would be like, yeah, I would have did that shit.
Yeah.
So like, it happened. Cool, nigga, give me my title shot. I ain't tripping over it. Like, I ain't about to be like, oh, I wanted to face him. I wanted to face Jacob Fatu. I wanted to face him in the main event so bad. No, Drew McIntyre don't roll like that. So you tell Drew McIntyre I got an easy title shot? Hell yeah, bro. Like, I'm not think I'm gonna be sad over it. So like on the outside looking in, it's easy to blame Drew. Because Drew is probably not going to deny it because he don't care enough. Because that's some shit he would have did anyway, probably. But like in that instance, I don't think Drew McIntyre has beef on the level with Jacob Fatu to where he would have did that on that level to get out of a match. Drew McIntyre, I don't think would have weaseled his way out of a match like that. Because like he would have thought he would have beat Jacob anyway.
Yeah.
So Cody did that shit, bro. Guilty as fuck. 50 Cent voice.
It's looking real spooky. My guy gonna put a title on the line just to get disqualified.
Right.
He ain't fooling me, Chief. I done seen this story before.
See, you know how they don't care about me for real? Because I should have known they weren't gonna have Sammy and Cody lose on the same episode. I should have known. I got my hopes up a little bit.
I did. Because I'm like, I kept saying like the best way to shake things up is to have Drew take it off of him. Like if you using the injury angle or whatever to do something spontaneous, I'm like, okay, that's fire. Because Cody could just say, well, he rushed in, you know what I'm saying, a little premature and got caught. But nah, I see what y'all do. I see what y'all doing.
Nigga wrestling in his suit.
Right. All right. Now this situation with Andrade, man.
Scammer of the year.
This here was something. All right. So obviously we talked about it maybe 2 weeks ago that he got released, and there was all these questions about what the situation was, if he asked for it, if he wanted out. Turns out that they actually released him from his contract due to multiple wellness violations over the course of the last couple months. They hadn't been able to get in touch with them. They cut bait. Now, it might have been that. Might have been that. Yeah, man. It's a wild time. Hey, you show up just to get divorced and crash out. Well, anyway.
That nigga restoring the feeling of the 80s.
He must be. So, even though they released him from his contract, they had enforced a 90-day non-compete clause.
Standard.
Typically, that's a paid period. His was not. It's basically the same type of deal that Brock had in 2004, that he went and took to court, and I think he got, because he went to New Japan and started wrestling, and they settled out. Now, apparently that's something that Andrade could have did too, but the process would have taken longer than the 90-day period to finish, so we just didn't do that. But before all of that, he gets released from the contract, and he immediately started booking indie dates, and then he went to Tony, signed that contract, and showed up on TV. Right. And it showed up on TV, I think, within the week.
Yeah.
So, because of that, now WWE had to send a cease and desist.
Hold on a minute, player.
Like, hey, yo, and they had to call him like, yo, you still underneath this contract. You can't be doing that. So now, according to multiple reports, is that the breach of contract could keep him out for up to a year. Haven't had a definitive answer yet, but yeah, my guy was jumping the gun a little too quick, and he gonna be paying for that in a minute. That's crazy.
My thing is, why are we mad at WWE? Why is everybody mad at WWE about this?
I don't know. Yo,
the 90-day, everybody know that's standard. 90 days for main roster, 30 days for NXT. Everybody know about that.
Yeah.
Andrade knew about that. Just because you don't speak English as your first language does not make you ignorant to your contract, my dude. There's billions of people that speak English. There's 100 millions of lawyers that speak English that could have helped you out if necessary, if you did not understand the terms of the contract. That's neither here nor there. What's here and there is the fact that you knew damn well you wasn't supposed to be signing no contract with nobody else. The person who you signed with knew damn well they should have did their due diligence to make sure that you were legally able to one, get signed, two, appear on TV. And then now we mad at the 1 year non-compete for TKO. It was like, nigga, you breached your contract. It's probably in the contract. If you breach this contract, then you have 90, not 90 days. You have 365 days that you have to sit up.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think under a contract, that's fair. Just don't breach your contract and it won't apply to you.
It's very simple. Like,
didn't niggas give William Regal the same type of non-compete? He wasn't on TV for like a year.
Yeah, I think so.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
It's a deal. Y'all have to understand the differences. When y'all see people like in those situations where, they go from one place to another real quick, there's a difference between being released from your contract and your contract expiring.
Right.
If your contract expires and they don't renew it, you can go right next door the next day and say, hey, I'm free and clear. Let's go. Let's do this on TV. And then within the week, you show up on different places. That's what Lex Luger did back in the was it early 90s, the Monday Night Wars? When
94.
Yeah, they did. Somebody wasn't paying attention. They didn't renew his contract, and or they didn't realize that his contract had expired yet, and he didn't tell nobody because he was ready to go anyway. Talked to Eric Bischoff, got the deal done. He was goes from Monday Night Raw to Monday Nitro because Raw was pre-taped and Nitro was live, and they like, wait a minute, how did you get the double feature of this nigga in one night? That's what happened.
Was that Lex? I know that happened with Rick Rude, right?
I don't know if it was Rick. Lex, I remember because it was in the show they did in that shopping plaza or whatever.
Yeah, it was at the Mall of America in Minnesota.
Yeah. I don't remember if Rick had that too, but yeah, it was definitely Lex.
Hold on. Lex left in 95 too, by the way. My bad.
95.
Had that all wrong.
Okay.
Hold on, keep going. I'm gonna Google this and find out.
Yeah, but it's like that's a situation where you can do that. Or even a more recent example was Alistair, because he was technically still under an NXT contract. And I guess they didn't pay attention to the fine details of that, because obviously we just said NXT is 30 days. So he had a brief period, like a month, and he was on AEW as Malachi. So everybody was like, wait, how the hell did that happen? They didn't change over his contract from the NXT to the main roster. So that was a loophole that he got. But again, expiration means, okay, we're free and clear. Release from the contract, you still have 90 days, whether it's paid or unpaid. So Andrade, again, if you were unaware, you should ask somebody. My guy was quick to move, and it looked cool for a second for everybody that watched. But yeah, now you got to sit back and chill. Crazy.
Facts. So I went and looked it up. It was Rick Rude who appeared on both. Rick Rude was on Nitro and then appeared on Raw like an hour later. Lex Luger competed at a house show on Sunday night and then debuted in WCW the next night.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Shout out to Lex Luger and Rick Rude though.
Yeah.
First time I seen Rick Rude, I started doing sit-ups. I was like, I need that.
Yeah, I feel you.
I need V-lines like that.
Yeah, real up. I'm gonna leave this last one to you. But we're gonna get into Seth freaking Rollins.
Please say freaking.
Yes, sir. So we talked about the hose and the turn, and the vision becoming a little blurry now. Obviously, that was something that was a change that happened. That this story was supposed to be going way longer than this, and apparently the reason for it, and there's nothing concrete that's been said yet. I seen that from Adam Pearce that we're going to have an update on Raw. So whenever y'all listening to this, we may have the official results. But the story goes that Seth may have injured his shoulder at Crown Jewel.
Ain't no
a lot of people. And
you're not supposed to take a bump on your shoulder like that, my God.
Right. That coast to coast, that's a spot everybody's pointed to. And he wasn't really moving his arm much after that. He was wrestling the whole rest of the match, basically one arm.
I still ain't watched that match.
Yeah.
But I did see that spot. And in the words of CM Punk, Seth Rollins' biggest op, why do you insist on doing this dumb internet shit? That is an example of dumb internet shit CM Punk was talking about. Like, just because he was talking about somebody in AEW, that doesn't mean this doesn't apply. Because a lot of people in WWE do dumb internet shit. And like, they're the ones who don't need to do it. Both of these niggas is almost 40. Mm-hmm. Both of these niggas got children. One just had a kid a couple months ago. Yep. Y'all married with children, 40 years old almost. We don't need to be doing that spot. Who approved that spot? Now your champion's out, bro. because your champion wanted to do some dumb shit. And you know what? I love Seth Rollins. It's my guy, bro. But
For
like,
sure.
we're gonna call a spade a spade. Because 10 years ago, did Seth Rollins not get injured doing a dumbass spot? 10
Yeah,
years
he
ago?
damn sure did.
Almost
Especially
10 years ago to the exact moment, bro. Like, this was right before Survivor Series 10 years ago. He's the world champion, does a dumbass spot on a house show, no less, that he doesn't need to be doing on a guy that he shouldn't have been doing the spot on.
I was about to say, if the impact from the flip didn't catch his knee, trying to get him up for that power bomb, his big ass probably would have done something too. So it was
Like, he shouldn't have been doing that
not a
spot to
smart move.
Kane.
Yeah,
Like, do that spot with Dean Ambrose or somebody. You don't do that spot with a dude that's like over 300, maybe 350 at this point.
yeah.
Like, so like Seth Rollins gets hurt doing a lot of dumb shit, is what I'm saying. And I hate it because I love the dude. Like,
Yeah, no.
so it bothers me
I
sometimes. It's like the best ability is availability, right? And Seth
right.
Rollins' availability, when he's available, awesome. And he makes himself available more than anybody else when he is available.
Yep.
But like when he's unavailable because of injury, it's like a lot of the times it can be avoided. Like this one, 100% avoidable. You're the world
Right.
champion. Like, let's not do that. We don't need to
It's
do
been
that to pop this crowd. That
yeah,
crowd was gonna pop for anything, bro. So like you didn't need to break that out. That's
yeah.
some
And
shit. Listen, you can't take the indies out of some niggas, bro. And I hate that. Like,
it's been
nigga been off the
a
indies
couple
for over
scenarios.
fucking 15 years, bro. You still doing shit like that, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. There's been a couple scenarios where it was like, yeah, you just did something that, took the time from, from the people. You know what I mean? And the second I saw him get up there, I'm like, he's not going to clear that. There's no way. Like,
No.
because Seth is crazy athletic, and I know like we've all seen him do some crazy feats, but it's like there's some stuff where it's like well,
Can't
number
lead
one,
with your shoulder either, dog. Like your shoulder
right?
was the lead here. Like we're gonna do
Yeah.
anything, and like you could have led with your hands, and like we seen it with Liv. She had a basic ass spot and fucked her shoulder up by
Oh
leading
yeah.
with her hands. So like even if you led with your hands, full speed flying, literally crash landing, it probably still would have been a disaster. But like leading with your shoulder, you definitely going. I don't know what he was thinking about, bro.
And like they didn't rehearse that spot, so
No, you
it's one of
can't
them
rehearse
things
that
like we
spot.
just we just gonna do it, and it's just like I didn't think that anything was. I thought he might have been selling. I didn't think that it had actually got him bad, but now we find this out later, so it's like that was not.
I seen
It's not one of the
somebody took
rules.
a selfie with Seth after the show
He was in a
before
sling,
I even seen that spot. Yeah, he was in a sling, and I was like, "What the fuck happened to bro now?" Like,
right?
and then I seen the spot, and like before I even seen the spot, when I saw the clip and I saw him getting up on the top rope, I was just like, "He about to do some dumbass shit." And
Yeah,
then I seen him land, and I was like, "Oh, that's why he's wearing a sling."
yeah.
As somebody who's dislocated their shoulder 4 times, I know. Like when it happened with Liv, I knew instantly. Like, oh, her shit just popped up.
Yeah, yeah, bro. So
I'm like the
supposedly, what
the
what
oracle
will
of shoulder injuries around here.
oh man, this is yeah.
I bet
Um,
somebody listening to this for the first time, it was like, nigga, 4 times? Hell. Let's not talk about it.
I'm about to say I know about one of them.
Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about that one. That was the most recent one. We've been good for 2 years now. But
There you go. Now, so apparently, what we're likely to find out come by the time Raw goes live is that Seth is probably gonna have to vacate the title because surgery seems like it's imminent, and potentially we'll miss Mania at this point with the length of time if it's that severe. Again, nothing is official at this point, but we'll find out by the time Monday rolls around.
how long was Rhea out?
Well, she didn't
Rhea
get
didn't
surgery.
get surgery. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. That's why she got that. She got that big ass bump over
Yeah,
her
that's
shoulder because
yeah.
she just
Yeah,
held
I
it
saw that
off.
on ID.
Yeah,
Hold on, how long Liv been out?
which is
Let's see
always an
here.
option, but but they younger, so Seth ain't gonna be
Right.
able to do that.
Say this nigga almost 40, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So Liv been gone since June.
Okay.
So I guess if Liv is back before Christmas, or we hear something about her being ready around Christmas time, then maybe they'll hold her out to the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like we might have a better idea of where Seth is gonna go with it.
Right.
If I'm Seth, I'm going to Mexico. If you know, you know.
Yeah, you might have to, fam.
What else
Yeah,
we got?
man. That's all I got.
Yeah,
We're past
I got
that.
a few more things, man. First, I seen them folks said Def Rebel currently on their last WWE contract, and they might be gone, bruh.
We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
Rest
Shout
in
out to Def
Memphis.
Rebel being gone. They ain't gone yet,
Yeah.
but soon. If we're gonna say rest in piss when they officially gone.
Yes, indeed.
I found out what Def Rebel looked like, and I was like, of course they look like this, bro.
Bro, that's maddening to me.
You got the one nigga wearing a 3-piece suit, look like they lawyer.
Yeah, man. Like, why are they making people's music, bro? And
Yeah.
multiple talents complained about it. It's like,
Shit ass, bro. They got like 2 songs that I fuck with. Roman's theme is fire.
that's it.
Did they do Seth's
That's,
theme?
I think so.
It's
Yeah, they
Googleable. Hold
did.
on.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
did.
go. I'm gonna go to their web page on streaming. I was gonna plug the streaming app I got, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that until I find out how to monetize it. And then I'm gonna plug them all day. Roman's theme, fire.
Yeah.
Rhea's theme is cool. I like the girl version a little better, but Rhea's ain't bad.
But that's what we call it. That's the band, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, there is a band, but like maybe they did the beat.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, the rest of the shit is bad, bro. Like outside of Romans, and they did
That's
both
the
of
only.
Romans. Oh, they did EO song. EO shit fire, bro.
Okay. All right. I ain't
They
know
did
that.
Jimmy's. Jimmy's is cold. Solos is cold. All right, outside of
Mm.
the Samoans,
I'm about to say
all they gave the Samoans some heat.
they did.
I'll give them Trick Williams.
Oh shit, yeah.
That
Yeah.
go in the gym. Gunther's is cool.
Yeah.
They did Seth's. Penta's is all right. I mean, they got some shit that's cool, but like a lot of these is like I'm scrolling through, like skip, 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 skip.
I don't like that Grayson's is as good as it is, low key.
And Grayson shit fire, bro. Like it's such a dickhead ass theme, but like this shit go.
Yeah.
Like it's the type of theme you hear to be like, man, I know it's a dickhead about to come out right now.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
here come Grayson Waller. Look, I knew it. But nah, yeah, let's get Def Rebel out of here. Shout out to the old themes we've been getting back lately. Like
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie Sane had her old shit, and I forgot how fire it was.
Yep.
Apparently Street Profits got theirs back. Thank you.
They did.
Cause why you changed that? I don't know. Who else got their shit back? Damian Priest need his old theme back. I
You
was
think
watching a
so?
playlist. I mean, his new one is cool, but like I was watching
Yeah.
this. I told you I was watching this playlist of old spooky matches,
Yeah.
and they had the fucking zombie Thunderdome match with Damian
Oh my
Priest in the
god.
beginning. But like they play his music afterwards. I was like, I forgot how hard his old music from NXT was.
Yeah, it was
Let
though.
him get that back, bro. So like get everybody back. It was crazy. I used to hate CFOS. I used to hate some
Mm-hmm.
of their themes at first. So like, what you mean? Like y'all taking away all my Jim Johnson themes, bro? So
Stop.
like, I came around to the COFS. They had
A
some
little bit.
joints. Like I still go through they page, they artist page, and just play some of them joints, man, because like it was cool.
Yeah.
They was literally like 1 minute songs that looped for like 5 minutes, but it's cool, bro.
Right.
Shout out to them old themes. What else do I got on here, man? Vince McMahon got an update in his driving case where he got into the accident, crashes BMW into this lady's Mercedes on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Rich nigga problems. A BMW crashing into a Mercedes.
Really?
No, do you have a Bentley or a BMW? I think
It
the
was a
lady
Bentley.
had a BMW.
Yeah, he had a Bentley.
Vince had the Bentley. He crashed into a BMW. Still rich nigga issues, isn't it? But the judge basically was just like, I mean, what you want me to do? This nigga's 80. Like, told her you got to get into a driving rehab program, avoid legal trouble, which is probably going to be the most difficult one for him to do, as he has a lawsuit out right now. But he has to pay $1,000 to charity. Ooh, nigga's worth $1 billion something dollars and paying 1,000.
Right.
No, nigga, let him pay 10,000 to a charity, bro.
Let him pay 100.
Yeah, 100,000. Like 1,000 ain't nothing, but it is what it is. He also has to follow all driving laws, and he has to do this for the entirety of the next year, and only then will the charges be dismissed. So, if he makes it to the next year, those charges will be dismissed.
Get a driver.
We'll see.
Like, I don't understand.
Also, you're fucking Vince McMahon. Why do you not have a driver? I know why you don't have a driver, because you're Vince McMahon and you want to control. Yeah, you want to control everything about yourself. But get a driver, bro. You 80. Like, Warren Buffett got a driver. You think Warren Buffett drives himself everywhere, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I know where Warren Buffett lives. So, like, Warren Buffett might want to go get a burger or something. He can drive himself. There's plenty of restaurants like 5 minutes away from where Warren Buffett lives. He go get himself a burger at McDonald's or somewhere. Actually, I don't think there's a McDonald's that close. There's a McDonald's everywhere. I'm trying to think, though. I don't know. There might be one that's not that far. There is one that's not that far from Warren Buffett's house. It's in the other direction I'm thinking of, though. There's a McDonald's everywhere. So, like, Warren Buffett might go get him something to eat if he's feeling hungry. He just hop in his car and be like, oh, shit, Warren Buffett in the drive-thru. But, like, he ain't driving 90 miles an hour on the freeway, though. Like Vince is.
And I'm just like, what's going on with this dude? Like, I see all these videos of him now. Now
like
he's well, that first off, you got an anime character haircut. I don't know what the hell going on there. Like, Jesus, bro.
Dog, what's wrong with this?
It's out of control now. Then like all these videos I see of him, he's signing autographs and stuff like that. Like, you couldn't get near Vince to sign no autograph. When that start happening?
He ain't in the public eye no more, man.
Unless he just trying to like get goodwill, but I don't know.
I is that plus the fact that like he not in the public eye anymore, so he kind of missing it. He just like, he doing whatever. Like,
I guess so.
Hey, let me get that Vince autograph. I'm selling that shit.
Listen,
let me give Vince the autograph, a belt or something.
Oh my God. Highest bidder immediately.
Yeah, man. Selling that shit to somebody. And I ain't gonna sell it till he die neither. That's when it's really gonna be worth.
That's facts.
Like, that shit gonna be a draft on eBay until he died, and then it's getting posted. Like, this got up here real fast. Hell yeah, it did. I was ready.
Oh, man.
And then my other thing I got here, man. Nick Khan spoke on Saudi Mania. He said, quote, we realized, let me get my actual media shit on, because like, what if somebody's listening to this who doesn't know who Nick Khan is? Nick Khan, the president and CEO of the World Wrestling Entertainment, talked about Saudi Mania next year. Not next year, but in 2027. WrestleMania 43 from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Nick Khan said, we realized a number of years ago that we can't simply pipe American product out globally and hope to be a global product. So that's why most of their shows take place overseas nowadays. I get it.
Fair.
Got fucking Monday Night Raw coming on at 5 a.m. Okay, I feel you, bro. I understand that logic, though. Like,
yeah,
we
no,
call ourselves a global product and we have maybe 1 or 2 shows a year overseas.
right.
And those are like the standard tours that we do every year anyway.
Yeah.
So like I understand them branching out to these other areas, and you got people that never had big shows. They might have had a house show, a Monday Night Raw, but like now they got PLEs. And now WrestleMania going to Saudi, which we knew that was always going to happen eventually. Sure. One thing I don't agree with Nick Khan on, he said, we think people are going to come to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to see WrestleMania.
Okay.
And let me tell you something, player. Some people will. Some people will.
Like, I know the green shirt guy going to be there.
That nigga, what he do for work, bro? Put me on, big bro. Put me on.
He one of them dudes that hit the lotto or something.
Man, you know, I always wanted to know what the fuck Sign Guy Rick did for work.
Boy, he would be in the magazines. I like back in the day when I get the magazines at the stand, like, yo, what? I see this dude in every picture that they snap. Like, Roy.
Like, but yeah, one of them gonna be there. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people are not coming there. I remember I seen a nigga in Saudi Arabia a couple years ago at the show. I was like, "What? How did you get here?" The nigga with locks at the show. Like, what the fuck you doing here? But I'm gonna tell you why people not gonna come. Out of the what's the word I'm looking for? The word is escaping me right now. But just for their own life, they're not gonna go. These people have talked shit about Saudi Arabia and this deal for the last 8 years. They're not going.
Self-preservation.
Yeah. Just the fact that they're going to go and never be seen again. They're not going.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For the record, I've never said anything bad about this deal.
Nope.
Just want y'all to know that if y'all want to, you know, invite us out there or something.
Like, I ain't crazy.
Hell no. I ain't said nothing about the kingdom. I said that's how they operate. They ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I'm over here.
Right.
They want to operate how they operate. That's fine. Like they kingdom. That's how kingdoms do.
Because y'all love to use this word called receipts. I am quite certain that they have exceptional bookkeeping.
Oh, 100%.
So the way y'all be talking and then think you just gonna stroll into the kingdom just to see your wrestling and this is gonna be sweet. Nah, fam. It's not gonna go down like that.
They gonna be like, hey, we got Rhea Ripley back here. We want you to meet her. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shit, ain't no Rhea Ripley back there.
You take 2 steps, you see him. You ain't see nothing but a bag over your head.
Hey, facts. That's how they did old boy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say, listen, we ain't going into context about who old boy is. That's how they did old boy. I looked it up. That's how they did old boy. They lured him on some like promise or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I think he had to go get like some legal documents or something. And so them niggas was there, ready. As soon as he walked in there, did him like Tommy DeVito. The moment he walked in, bro.
That's crazy.
Shit's crazy. But man, listen, that's what y'all do, man. Listen, I ain't never said nothing bad about you.
Nope.
Because I know better. I ain't saying nothing. So if y'all want to have us come out there for whatever, you know. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah. And the last thing I have on a royal address, I couldn't believe this shit. Not only do we have wrestling AI videos
already,
apparently they're trying to have wrestling AI scripts now too.
Boy,
according to the Seltzer verse. So take this with a grain of salt. But I
indeed.
just thought it was something wild to point out because apparently, what's his name? How you pronounce his name? Cyrus
Oh,
Kalsari.
Kosari? Yeah.
Hold on, let's look. What what
Kosari.
uh what race is Cyrus Kalsari?
Kosari.
It's Caucasian man.
Hmm. It's a
Got
hell of a
long
name.
hair. Caucasian man with long hair.
Okay.
He is the senior director of creative strategy for the
Yeah.
WWE. Uh, also worked for BuzzFeed apparently, and worked for MMA
One.
Promotion One
Yep.
in the past. But he has been tasked currently in his position to spearhead WWE's transition towards AI-driven storytelling and creative services. Uh, so we've seen the graphics and shit have been using AI for the last couple years now.
Yeah.
But we can expect, like every other industry, to be hammered with AI. Everything we consume nowadays is artificial intelligence.
Basically.
I'm gonna consume some AI later and watch some Iverson highlights. That's what I'm gonna do. But uh apparently also they've been working with an AI platform to help book their stories. Again, this is all according to the Wrestling Observer. So again,
Indeed.
take this with a grain of salt. But they said one of the
Oh,
prompts that they put in gave them an idea to book Bobby Lashley, who was no longer with the company, Bobby Lashley to return as a wrestler who was obsessed with Japanese culture and history. And I said, I've heard of that before. I've heard of that before, early 2010s. But I had to do my own little investigation, right? Because I'm like, well, that's kind of goofy, right? Like Bobby Lashley returning like to be obsessed with Japanese culture. I was like,
yeah.
this had to put out some better ideas. So I had to, go get in my bag and shit. I don't really like to talk about this just because, but I have an executive source in the WWE that's close up there. So I had to find out exactly like, is this true? Apparently it is true.
Oh.
Um, and I'm like, well, what other ideas did this shit turn out? Because like that shit's goofy. And they actually told me some of the ideas that this shit turned out, bro. And you're not gonna believe some of this shit. Uh, it came out with an idea that Jimmy Uso would take on a Mortal Kombat gimmick, and he would come out there. He would just like learn martial arts, learn karate, and he would just like eventually start dressing like Liu Kang, and he would call himself Usli.
Right.
Yeah. It said it had another
Oh,
idea
God.
of this is a wrestler who he's not retired. He hasn't appeared in WWE on a regular basis since like 1999. But they suggested a millennial Gangrel who would come out there and say, I switched to plant-based blood alternatives. So we're not gonna get on real blood now. We vegan now. We only rock with vegan blood. What vegan blood is, I don't know. Never heard of any vegetables or anything bleeding. Thought only living humans bleed. Not humans, but living things bleed.
Right.
He said he's going to start a new faction called the Brood Light, preaching sustainability through eternal flame. And then they said there's a multiverse R-Truth, where R-Truth will come out there and insist that he still works in TNA and the NWA. And so he has like these versions of himself that interact with each other, but it's his imagination. So he's imagining he's interacting with AEW R-Truth as well. He thinks he's an AEW too. So he has these different versions of R-Truth that work for different promotions, and they all act differently.
I mean,
that would be fired up.
I'm about to say that kind of checks.
And
But that's 1 out of 3. Like the rest of that, what the hell, bro?
then they said Gunther had one too, called Force Gunther. Because Gunther would come out there and cut a promo and say, I realize I've been too violent in this ring. And he said he's going to stop using physical contact to win his matches. So he starts winning his matches by using the force. He starts like force choking people.
All right, bro. So,
and this one, they just gave me a whole list of things. I just chose from the things I thought were really egregious. This was the one I was just like, nah, fam. You ready for this one?
go ahead.
The Rock versus Dwayne Johnson. You remember Hollywood Rock in 03? He used to cut them promos via satellite.
Yeah.
Like he cut that one promo. It was literally a taped promo, and Terry thought that shit was live. Like he thought he was really interacting with him. Come to find out, it was just a tape. So like Dwayne Johnson versus The Rock. We get The Rock posting up via satellite on the screen like Hollywood Rock did back in the day. But then he just start talking shit about his career, talking about all his movies that flopped, how Black Adam flopped, how Doom flopped. Y'all remember Doom?
Yeah.
Just start talking shit about his acting career, how he's not a good actor. Talking shit about how he tried to bury Vin Diesel and those guys and come in and swoop under and take their shit. And he tried to do the same thing to DC and swoop in and take DC and pull the rug from up under folks. He just started just talking shit about himself. And every week, he just started burying his own career every single week. Until The Rock eventually makes an appearance live in the arena to admit to everybody that that is not him. It is a deep fake version of Dwayne The Rock Johnson cutting these promos via satellite. And that his handlers, if you will, in Hollywood made this AI version of The Rock because he was basically getting out of line. He said, oh, you want to lose weight? Fuck you, Rock. You want to drop all that muscle. You want to actually be a real actor? No. You're going to do all these big blockbuster Hollywood projects. And this eventually would lead to the Great One versus the Great Algorithm at WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia. In a cinematic match directed by Quentin Tarantino.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, man. Quentin Tarantino.
That's madness, bro. What the hell?
This is actually, I don't know how much time we got left. I think we're over time. We don't have enough time for this because, like, we could finally show how we're gonna book the WWE.
Bet.
Honestly, we should do that later on. We're gonna combine these things together.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with that.
Crazy work. That's all I had though.
Bet. Man. Ooh-wee.
Which one of these storylines would you want to see for real?
Just honestly, just the R-Truth joint. Like, because he low key was like, it seemed like he was kind of in that type of headspace for a minute anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you was going to go ahead and make a storyline or a gimmick based off it, then why not?
Hey, now give me that millennial vegan gang grill. I want to see how they do that.
Oh man,
what is plant-based blood?
Get the fuck out of here. unless he eating beets and just juicing.
Hey,
Like, like I don't know how
hey,
you do
beats be
that.
hella red.
That's what I'm saying.
I dead ass had some beet juice. I thought it was blood for real, bro. I was like, this shit look
I
just like
tell you,
blood.
yeah.
It was fresh beet juice too. I got it at work. It was fresh. It was good. Y'all went crazy on that. I must say.
Hmm.
Hey, now give me that The Rock versus Dwayne Johnson. That's so wild that I would be open to that.
Oh man, that's crazy as hell, man.
Shout out to the Wrestling Observer giving us content to work with, man.
Boy, oh boy,
Y'all good for something every now and again.
y'all never let me down.
Nah. Hey, man, that's all I got, man. Let's plug our socials and get up out of here.
Yeah, you can find me at ReekHavoc24 on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, you go to my linktree/ReekHavoc. You can check out all the episodes of the Havoc Hour, talking sports, talking entertainment, talking TV, on all streaming platforms, especially Spotify and YouTube, where the video version is up on there. So check that out.
Yes, sir. I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Follow your boy on Instagram on my photography page, foi.flix or to foyflix.com. If you want some of that good portfolio action, got some wrestling photos, some boxing photos, some portraits. If y'all need me for anything during WrestleMania weekend, holler at your boy. I'm gonna be there. I will be there. Niggas told me they was paying during last WrestleMania to get some footage. I trucked my ass all the way over there, bro. It was like a 20-minute walk. I was over there stomping. I ain't even had no shoes to walk in for real to be doing all that.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. That's like we took a walk like crazy after the Versus show because I met with Malik there, and then we walked like all the way through Fremont and everything, and then
I trucked.
when I got the address for where he was at for the Pride Style show, we walked from there all the way down to that spot. So like
Damn.
I hear you. That was
Wait, where
a
on
hike.
Fremont did y'all walk from?
Um,
Was it by the canopy already?
yeah, because that where
Like the with the LEDs and shit?
yeah, because that's
Okay.
where Living Color was doing their show at. They had just started.
Yeah. So that was actually close to Las Vegas Boulevard.
Mm.
So if you walk down Las Vegas, it's actually not that far. If you was right there.
Oh shit.
Cause like where Pride Style had their shows at is on Main Street.
Yeah.
And Main Street is like two blocks the other way from Las Vegas. It's really not that far. It's
Yeah,
far
no,
when you've been
seriously.
walking for a while.
I'm about to say. Yeah.
But like truthfully, it's not that far. But when it's a bunch of people and like sometimes you can't go through, so you got to go around. You might have to cut through a casino.
Yeah.
Cutting through a casino makes your walks way more longer than they need to be. You
That's,
think cutting through a casino will make it easier, but nah. You don't know your way through that casino.
and them shits ain't
You
small.
all twisted. Yeah. You all twisted around.
Real talk.
But nah. Hey, WrestleMania 42 weekend is what I need y'all to do.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Pay us.
Big talk. Yes, sir.
Hey man, Young Kings Wrestling. We out of here. Gone.
Oh.
Shout out to them Aces and them Dodgers too.
Oh,
You back in the World Series, boy.
D.
I never lose. We out of here.